Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading. And as always, I like to ask that your spirit guides, your angels join us so that the messages that come through are for your most high. And let's see, let's just get right into this. We'll use tarot and pull a Celtic cross. All right, give me some messages for Leo, please. Messages for Leo on the spellcasting deck. Messages for Leo. And we might have to cut this deck because either they come out in really big groups or it's just kind of okay. Finding answers. So you might be finding answers. Maybe finding forgiveness or seeking forgiveness. Second chances. Forgiveness. Moving on, or just finding it in your heart. So you might be processing a lot of things. All right, let's see what you're processing with the tarot. So angels, spirit guides, give us messages, please, for Leos. Leos, on the bottom is the Six of Pentacles. So I'm going to say that the Six of Pentacle energy has to do with success of some sort, right? It's kind of like it can be a give and take, and it's also the exchange. Might be talking about giving to charity or giving back. It also might be talking about the opposite spectrum of that, of being on the wonderful end of receiving too, right? So it could be either of those energies, but there's the Four of Swords. That's nice. All right. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so some kind of success, so that's good. What in your healing? Something to do with your healing, or oh no, can't see. Okay, let me pull these over. I just realized that. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Two of Wands energy is in the past and it's in the reverse. So what is this about? Past energy, Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So something that just took a very long time. There probably should have been more planning or foresight looking back. And I mean, maybe that's because this is in the past energy. So looking back, it's like could have been, it's the could have, would have, should have, and putting that behind. So forgiving yourself feels like it's probably the biggest hurdle. Forgiving yourself and moving on. What is the Nine of Cups in the reverse about? What's the Nine of Cups in the reverse about? The Hangman energy. This is really talking about thinking carefully before you choose. The things that make you happy. The Four of Swords here is the issue with the Sun as the challenge. So you could say an enlightened point of view has been given to you to choose wisely. The things that will like satiate you, I guess you could say it like that. The Four of Swords is the healing, and the Sun is a challenge. So there's still healing that's going on. Yeah. And it's a lot of healing that you've been doing on your own. On your own. But look, it's also associated with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a really big success. So it's something that you have done on your own, meaning the credit is going to be given to you by you, from you. So you give yourself the credit. And I think that's really important to stress that. So the Sun energy as a challenge is seeing everything really for what it is, which is this new opportunity each time. The Sun brings in the Sun card. It's kind of like one of those, it can be anything just really good and grand. It can be big things. So whatever you've accomplished on your own, whatever big healing you've accomplished on your own, don't minimize it. It was a big healing. And yeah. And the reason I say that, the reason I'm wanting to stress it, is because the challenge is yourself, since the Sun is what rules Leos, right? So that is the challenge in itself, your energy. Because of what it feels like when you're not feeling completely like you. And that would be the strength in reverse, which is this current moment has the strength in reverse. So if the strength is in reverse, then I would say it's almost like needing to find courage, but feeling like you don't have any more courage. But there always is, of course, because that's usually when you pull it out. So pride, there could be an issue with pride getting in the way of something that was started long ago, or with a person or a situation from long ago, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And it can feel like you don't have your magic wand when the Ace of Wands is in reverse, because the Ace of Wands is normally this wonderful new beginning, right? Passionate new beginnings. So if it's in the reverse, then there's something that doesn't feel oh so magical about it, right? So what do you do about it then? Well, you embrace the energy that you're feeling right now. So I can tell you that you're probably feeling energized. You're probably feeling optimistic. You're probably feeling like that Knight of Wands energy, which means you can go after anything and get anything, just about whatever you set your mind to. So there is something here about the Knight of Wands energy giving you the strength, the courage, but also the energy to move forward. Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow, wow. So four of Wands on the bottom, underlying. The Page of Cups, beautiful, beautiful new energy. It's very similar to the Ace of Cups, but it's really denoting the beginning of something. You see, on our path, there can be many different opportunities. There's not just one, but this one is like, well, it begins with this one. So this one, that's why this one's so important, why it's such a special energy. Tell me about the Ace of Wands being in the, I want to clarify that Ace of Wands in the reverse, because it might be talking about another character or situation. We have, oh wow, okay. Whew. We have the sun shining on you. Yet again, it's in the same position as a challenge. Even the sun in the card is in the same position as something being a challenge. So even taking a leap of faith on yourself feels like a challenge. Those are some of the issues then. So it has a lot to do with thinking, right? So taking a leap of faith and trying something new with this full energy is important. What is the... Oh, let me put this down here. Put that down there. Forgiveness. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in reverse. And the King of Swords. King of Swords. Coming out of a time of feeling like you were restricted and moving towards your goals. No matter what. That's what this is. That's what that energy is. It may be even like looking into somebody that you could hire or some expertise. It really might be something like that. Is doing something by the book, playing by the rules, getting past the red tape. And what you're thinking about is that you're going to put your all into it with the 10 of Wands and give it your best effort. That's what you can do. And so that's what you're going to do. And that is, it feels like that's what you're supposed to do too. That 10 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. So Queen of Pentacles is in reverse with the Lovers in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Two of Swords. Lovers in reverse, clarified by the Six of Wands. Ooh, okay, so this energy is good. This is good energy. I mean, it's all good energy. It's just on how you look at it, right? But it feels like there's good news coming in. Good news regarding partnerships or some kind of victory, some kind of getting recognition, getting recognized for doing something really well. The Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse with the Two of Swords. I feel like this has to do with changing things up on the home business, either changing things up or just making those tough decisions. So it's like a peaceful resolution comes out of all of this. It could be dealing with an actual person. In your reading, there's Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, and your own energy, Leo, that's coming out really strong. Those are the strongest. There's Aquarius too, and Libra, but those first few ones were the strongest energies I'm feeling. And Virgo. So this waiting energy. But all in all, this is a victory, all in all. And remember the Two of Swords, it sometimes is talking about that time when you're in between. I mean, it's basically like being undecided, but it's the time in between making decisions that leads to peaceful outcomes or peaceful resolution to this. And the Six of Wands is definitely, it will be something to celebrate, right? All right. I have 10-10. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. And it says, I am patient. I am patient. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.